Hello, friends. Hello, hello, hello. It's great to see you all.
Hello from Zari as
Welcome
well.
in. We do have a Zari cat with us right now. Hello, Zari, baby. Hello, hello. There she is. Yes. All right. Hi, everybody. I'm Steph. That is Brad, and you have arrived at Steel City MTG. We play limited here on this channel, and tonight we're playing some 1v1 sealed with some Edge of Eternities boosties. I spent the day with our good friend Gamer Dad Bob, who is in Pittsburgh visiting, and I said, you know what? Hey, Bob, you know what? How about you decide what we play for tonight? And he demanded Edge of Eternities. It was like he got kind of aggressive about it. It was weird. No, I'm kidding. He was like, no, I really like that set. And I said, you know what? I do too, Bob. And so that's what we're playing tonight. Some Edge of Eternities sealed. And look at the fuzzy potato.
Look at a nice little kitty.
We love her. We love her. We love her. Yes. But yeah. So anyway, we are playing games with real booster packs tonight. We are big proponents of the idea that you get the most fun out of opening your booster packs if you play games with them. And you do not need a full box and 8 people in order to do that. You just need one buddy and a handful of packs, and you can have a whole lot of fun. So we try to demonstrate that here on this channel as best we can. Now, if any of you have joined thinking that we are playing Cataclysm Arcade, because I am a bad streamer and I did not update the stream information before we got started, I apologize terribly, but I do think you will still enjoy this, so maybe still tune in. I think 1v1 Sealed with Magic the Gathering is very fun and reminiscent of reasons why we love Cataclysm Arcade so much. So I think maybe you might enjoy it. We'll see. So what we're going to do tonight, first of all, if you're new here, welcome. Secondly, what we're going to do tonight is Brad is going to give us a little bit of an overview of the limited format. We have a little slideshow. We'll try to go through it relatively quickly. It hasn't been that long since we've played Edge of Eternities here. Thank you for rating us, Seraph the host. It is great to see you. Y'all, if you have not already followed Seraph the host, please do that. Thank you so much for sharing your community with us. We appreciate it. I'm Stephanie, and that is Brad. It's nice to meet you. We're playing some 1v1 sealed tonight, Edge of Eternities. So we're going to be cracking some real boosties. So yeah, so Brad's going to do a little slideshow for us and teach us about the limited environment, teach us about the draft archetypes, and then we're going to crack packs on camera, build decks on camera, and play a best of 3 match on camera for you all this evening. And so that is the game plan, and I hope that sounds as fun to you as it sounds to me, but we would not be able to do this without our excellent sponsors here. We are sponsored here by Manapool, by Nerd Gear, and by Gerudo. We buy all of our cards on Manapool, and we sell on Manapool as well. I made a post about it on socials earlier today. It was very helpful. Also, thank you so much for the follow, Siren Storm Gaming. That's very kind of you. But yeah, we sell our cards on Manapool. We buy our cards on Manapool. Extremely low fees for sellers, which is really wonderful. We love that. So yeah, definitely check out Manapool if you haven't already. We accessorize all of our stuff through Nerd Gear when it comes to like play mats, these fun novelty dice, these dry erase tokens that I'm really bad at remembering to clean off. But yeah, they have a bunch of really, really wonderful things. So definitely check them out if you want to accessorize your Magic the Gathering experience. And we are playing on Gerudo tonight. It is our favorite trading card game community hub and gameplay portal. So if you like playing Magic the Gathering or other trading card games, they facilitate other trading card games, by the way, on via webcam, then definitely check out Gerudo.com and make a free account today. All right. Without further ado, we're going to see if Zari wants to get in Brad's lap before it's time for the slideshow.
All right, Zari.
She loves sitting in laps. She just does not like the transportation process of getting there.
There we go.
But she does love being in laps.
There we go.
She just does not like being transported.
I don't know if she'll be able to see it or not. But...
yeah. So yeah, let's go take you to the slideshow here.
All right.
Also, what do we got? I heard a thing. Kitty Cam is great. Oh yes, indeed, indeed it is. Yes, we love it. We love it. All right. Beautiful.
All right. So, Edge of Eternities. So, Edge of Eternities is a bit of a weird. I'm going to pass the kitty off.
I'm going to see if I can get her on my side.
Okay.
Hi, baby. I know.
All right. So, Edge of Eternities is a little bit different as a Magic set. You know, a lot of Magic sets, they take place on the various planes of the multiverse. But this particular magic set takes place in the space between the planes. Rather, the space between the planes is called the Blind Eternities, and on the edge of the Blind Eternities is a space that we would think kind of looks a lot like space. And so this is sort of a sci-fi fantasy set. A super fun setting, a fun set. The mechanics are interesting and play well together. It's already got me in the lip, but that's okay.
Did she?
A little bit, yeah.
Oh no.
But it's fine. But yeah, so this is a fun set with interesting mechanics that play well together. We've had a lot of fun with this set in the past, and I am excited to talk to you about this. So what we're going to do, we're going to talk about some of the set mechanics. Then we're going to get into the draft archetypes, and then we're going to talk about where the money is. So first, our first mechanic is station, and this comes with a new artifact subtype called spacecraft. So the station ability is a lot like crew, if you're familiar with vehicles. Basically, a spacecraft with station, station is represents an activated ability. You can tap a creature you control and put charge counters on the spacecraft equal to the power of the creature you tapped. You can do this at sorcery speed. And you can see the way that these cards are templated, there's that little, like on the Eternity elevator, there's that little 20+, which means that once the spacecraft has 20 or more charge counters, it unlocks that set of abilities. In a lot of cases, the Eternity elevator is abnormal in this aspect, but most spacecraft will become creatures as part of their final set of abilities that they get from being stationed. Next, we have Warp. This is an alternate casting cost that appears on creatures. When you cast a creature spell for its warp cost, it enters play like normal, but then at the beginning of the next end step, you will exile the creature. And then for as long as that card remains in exile, you can just cast it for normal. The cool thing about station about warp is it gets you ETBs if your creatures have them, as well as you can warp. You can cast a creature for its warp cost while it's on the battlefield. You can use it to station a spacecraft, for example, before it ultimately gets yeeted away back into exile. Next, and along very similar lines to warp, we have void. Now, void is an ability word. The cards that void appears on will give you extra benefits if either a permanent has left the battlefield this turn, or if you've cast a spell for its warp cost. So this could be like a trigger at the end step. It could be your spell cost less. It could be some kind of ETB or replacement effect that gives it benefits when it enters. The effects really are, there are numerous different effects that all sort of play off the same idea. This mechanic only appears in black and red, and we'll talk about why a little bit later. Our last set mechanic is not so much a mechanic as much as it is a new kind of artifact token. These are landers. So some cards in this set will create lander tokens. A lander token is an artifact. You can pay 2 mana, tap, and sacrifice it to search your library for a basic land and put it into play tapped. Very simple. While there are some colors like blue and green and red that have most of the lander token, or I guess it's really just green and red, have most of the lander tokens, all colors do have at least one card that makes a lander token. But yes, great for mana fixing, great for ramp. There are a couple other synergies with those that we will get into shortly. So let's talk about our draft archetypes. So if you're building a limited deck in Edge of Eternities, these are what you can expect the 2 color pairs to do. So first, we have white and blue. This is a tempo strategy that gives you benefits when you cast your second spell each turn. So you're looking for, your cards might give you tokens, such as Station Monitor here, or things like your second spell might be cheaper, or you might get to draw cards, or any number of effects, but you're going to be looking for ways to make sure you can double spell as often as possible. With this, you're going to want to make sure you have a lot of card draw, because playing a land and then casting 2 spells every turn is going to run you out of cards fast. Next, we have blue and black. This is artifact control. This is a control strategy that leverages artifacts to let you draw cards and remove effects. So there are plenty of artifacts that you can enter or sacrifice to draw cards. There's a handful of spaceships or spacecraft that will blow something up when they enter or draw you cards. You're looking to really just leverage the resource management aspect of the game, drawing extra cards, removing your opponent's threats, and then you're going to look to dig through your deck to find big late game bombs that you can use to close out the game. In red and black is the void archetype. So I said earlier that the black and red are the only colors that have void, and it's because they got the whole archetype. So this is kind of a mid-range strategy. We're looking to trigger these void effects as often as possible. So you're going to want a lot of warp spells. You're going to want removal spells to remove your opponent's threats, or you could even rely on sack outlets to make your own permanents leave the battlefield. Notably, right, so this does only care about non-land permanents, but lander tokens are non-land permanents that you can easily sacrifice and get to leave the battlefield. So pretty cool. All right, but not to be outdone in the landers department, we have red and green, and this is a mid-range sort of ramp archetype looking to trigger landfall effects often. And one of the easiest way to do this is to create lander tokens. But if you're going to do it this way, I would encourage you to use the early game cards that make lander tokens. Hold on to those lander tokens until you have something like Tenuk Memorial or Memorial Ensign, some kind of landfall payoff so that you can take advantage of those with your lander tokens rather than spending them all early, fishing out a bunch of lands from your deck and not being able to make your landfall triggers late in the game. Green and white is next. This is a +1/+1 counters focus strategy, sort of a kind of go wide, a little bit of a go wide, go tall aggro strategy, looking to power up its creatures with +1/+1 counters. You have things like Halia here that gives not only adds 1/1 counters to your creatures, but also draws you cards when your creatures with 1/1 counters deal damage. So you're looking for effects that put 1/1 counters on your creatures and ways to get more value out of your 1/1 counters. So for example, there are, creatures that give your creatures with 1/1 counters keywords or similar things, right? Or, or a Boride. That's a good +1/+1 counter payoff card if I ever saw one.
I mean, if we open Ouroboride, we might,
it might Ouroboride might be a good one to play if you got it.
Yeah, okay.
All right, getting into our enemy colors, we have white and black. This is a go wide aggro strategy, looking to control a lot of tiny creatures and creature tokens, and then you might be able to use, for example, some of white's effects to put +1/+1 counters on them, or something like Servandum here to buff your whole board. You can also leverage some sacrifice outlets to get some extra benefits from your tokens if they're not big enough to swing in for damage. But mostly you're just looking to have a lot of little goobers that you can do myriad things with. Then we get into blue and red, back on artifacts, but this is more of an aggro strategy. So your creatures will get bigger when you play artifacts. You might get to draw cards when you play artifacts. There might be some cards that let you sacrifice artifacts for value. That could be lander tokens. That could be other non-token artifacts. I have cat hair all over me and it's driving me insane. Anyway.
She's a very fuzzy lady.
She is. I'm going to put these over here for now. We don't need glasses. But yes, blue and red, artifact aggro, make a lot of artifacts, get benefits for having a lot of artifacts, sacrifice your artifacts for fun. It's a whole party. Next, we have black and green, the ever present graveyard archetype. This is a mid-range strategy looking to leverage your graveyard. Either you can do self-mill effects, you can use sacrifice effects, you can use discard effects, and then using recursion effects to get those cards back as a form of card draw, as a form of reanimation. It's got some pretty strong mid-rangey creatures as well as some effective removal, most of which will scale with how much stuff you have in your graveyard. Then we have red and white. This is the space stations archetype. This creatures and a lot of creatures in this archetype care about you having tapped creatures on your end step, and this can be accomplished by attacking, but also attacking is dangerous. So if you have spacecraft, you can station those spacecraft and still have your creatures be tapped. So sort of a mid-rangey aggro, depending on what kind of cards you get. Can be very good at stationing spacecraft, and a lot of spacecraft, once their creatures, have flying. So that's pretty cool.
Very nice. We're going to say goodbye to Zari. Her time is up.
Okay, bye-bye, Zari. We appreciate you.
Thank you so much. And all right, I've moved us on to the next slide here. I
All
know,
right,
baby.
yep.
I know. I don't want to get up either. It's okay.
All right.
I know.
So last we have blue and green. Bye, Zari. We love you. This is a ramp archetype, as green and blue is wont to be. So this is kind of a mid-range strategy. This is focused less on the landfall stuff that red and green is doing, and more focused on just having a lot of mana. So there's some pretty big, scary, like value payoffs or big monsters at the top end that can just take over the game. Or you can use something like biomechanics engineer to draw a lot of cards, make some extra tokens. You're basically just looking for ways to get a lot of extra mana, and then ways to spend all of that extra mana so that you can outvalue your opponent in the late game. Also, since we have two lander archetypes, you can easily go 3 colors, but also green and blue can just splash any color if you want. So there's that. All right, let's talk about the money. There are 16 cards in Edge of Eternities that are worth $5 or more, including 5 of the Shocklands, which we love to find Shocklands. But our big 3 are up here: Quantum Riddler at 39, the aforementioned Ouroboros at 36, and then Wide Tezzeret at 21.
Wide Tezzeret. I love Wide Tezzeret. Also, calling him Wide Tezzeret makes me very happy.
We love Wide Tezzeret.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
All right.
Do you need a second to recuperate?
Yeah. Let me. All
right.
I'm about done with that, so we'll put that up there. I will reacquire my glasses. Do you need the lint roller over here?
I do not. Not. Zari was not really on my playmat.
I'm gonna do a quick lint roll, but we can otherwise get ready to open some booties.
Okay. All right. So let me see here. I'm gonna go to my thing here, and I'm gonna zoom in a little bit so that you can see things a little better over here. I feel like that makes that a little easier. Look at you. It's like it's like that didn't even have a bunch of cat hair out. No, I am covered in cat hair. Look at all this. Look at all this evidence. But that's okay. That's all right. Everything's fine. It just means that my cat loves snuggling with me. That's what it means. All right. So I'm going to change this to Pat Cracks, because otherwise, how are we going to know what's happening?
How will we know? And we have the friends.
Oh, it's true. Here comes the boy. Hello, boy.
Got the lamp.
There he is, Mr. Fleam. No one can erase you from my heart, Fleam. They can make you an option in Arena, but in my heart, you are and will always be the only option.
Realized that Belgavoth fits a little bit better into my pack opening scheme if he's on the left.
Your pack opening scheme?
Yes.
Do you have one of those?
I do. That's how I get all the rares.
I see. Okay. Well, then let's crack some packs here. Let's do it. He is the fleamiest. It's true. Fleam's Tuesday was great. He yeah. I don't know what fleams do. Do you know what fleams do? Okay.
We
all
got
right.
Basteki in the chat.
Hold on. I already opened my I opened my first booster. I'm gonna keep looking at stuff. We're just gonna Cloud Sculpt Technician, wonderful auxiliary boosters, Hull Carver.
We've got the Jeremy Wormy.
The Jeremy Wormy. Is that in your list?
It is in my list.
Beautiful, beautiful. Jamie said you were mean for doing tentacles. Jamie is right. Thank you, Jamie. I'm glad there's some sense in that household of yours. Goodness gracious. Anyway, did you not see how nice I was to Zari? And how much Zari loved snuggling with me. Did you see? I saw that. I feel like that should not be punished with tentacles. I that's what I think. Anyway, Brad is highlighting very simmicky gimmicks. Very simmicky
That's
gimmicky.
true. Simmicky gimmicky.
I know. Here we are.
That's pretty good. I like it.
Sky Stinger, Nebula Dragon. This thing is just so underwhelming. Now, it has a lightning bolt attached to it. Sure. So that's 1 mana. And besides that, it's 6 mana for a 4/4 flyer?
I don't know. But it's a space dragon.
But it's in 1 card. Maybe I don't know. I don't think I like that, but it is a common. So perhaps. Anyway.
Yeah, it could be like if you end up doing like the red green landfall stuff and you end up having a lot of extra mana, then like that's not a bad way to spend it. But
yeah. It's taxed for being a red flyer at common, isn't it? Maybe that's what it is.
Ooh, Terra Pact Intimidator. This one's cool. Okay. When this creature enters, target opponent may have you create 2 lands or tokens. If they don't, put 2+1/+1 counters on this creature. So you could either get 2 mana for a 2/1 and 2 landers, or 2 mana for a 4/3. Could be good.
Nebula Dragon is so bad, but you absolutely played it. That's good. I'm glad. I'll probably play it too. Just no, I'm kidding. I don't know. We'll see. Gigastorm Titan. This is an elemental. It's a spell cost 3 less if you cast another spell this turn. Love that for me. I love playing a 2 mana 4/4 as opposed to a 7 mana 4/4. Anyway, consult the star charts. We like that one.
I like consult the star charts.
Edge Rover, Blade of the Swarm. And then I have Extinguisher Battleship. Hey, remember when I ruined your day with this?
No, not the Extinguisher
I remember when I ruined your day with it. I can't wait to do that again. This is absolutely going in my deck, regardless of what I'm playing. So when this enters, destroy target non-creature permanent. The spacecraft deals 4 damage to each creature. It's a board wipe on a boat. It's great. Well, not really a boat, a spaceship. But yeah, it's great. Flailing around with tiny arms. Listen. Pinnacle Kill Ship.
The Pinnacle Kill Ship.
I also did terrible things to you with this last time.
Yeah, I'm not excited about that.
I have both of those in the same pack.
You're just gonna throw spaceships at me.
I'm just gonna throw spaceships at you again. I think. Yeah. What's your rare?
It was Consult the Star Charts.
Oh, that's a rare. Oh, I thought that was an uncommon. My bad. Okay.
Disrespecting Consult the Star Charts.
Spaceships really are just space boats. I like this. I agree. All right. This is pack 2 here.
Whee.
All right. Starbreach Whale. Starport Security. Okay, so friends, little about what Brad and I have going on. So Brad's taking the day off work tomorrow, which is wonderful. And we are gonna go into the city, and a friend of ours is visiting. If y'all know Gamer Dad Bob from Internet Land, he's in Pittsburgh, and so we're gonna take him around the city and show it because he's never been to Pittsburgh before. And so we're like, okay, Pittsburgh tour guides, but we're paying someone who's an actually good Pittsburgh tour guide, and his name is George, and we've been on a tour with him before with Brad's parents, and this man loves Pittsburgh more than literally anything. Loves Pittsburgh more than perhaps I love Fleam, and that's a lot, right? But he's like a little eccentric, and it makes the tour better. Believe me when I say it makes the tour better.
It's delightful.
Yeah, if you haven't heard about all of Pittsburgh's myriad like marble championships before, like you gotta learn about them, and you gotta learn about them specifically from George. Anyway, I booked a tour with George a couple of years ago with Brad's parents. I rebooked it again, and Brad and I have decided that we are not telling George that we have been on a tour with him before, and I told Bob this too, but we're going to be experiencing this with Bob as if it were the first time. And it is going, yes, marble championships. Look it up. Apparently Pittsburgh's got a lot of them. You yeah. You would like to meet George eventually when you visit? Yes. You know what? We can just keep gaslighting George into the believing that we've never met before. I think the third time it'll really mess him up. The second time he's going to be like, maybe, no, probably not. But white woman with blonde hair, white dude with a beard, like I've seen these people, I might have seen these people before, but it might have just been another generically white woman and a generically white dude with a beard. So, but I feel like if we do this a third time, I feel like that moves to the gaslighting phase, and I think I'm kind of interested in that. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, that's what we've got going on tomorrow, and I'm very excited about it.
On how far apart they are, right?
Phantom PhD 1218 is rating with 3 viewers. Hello, Phantom PhD. Hello. Thank you so much for rating us, and thank you for sharing your community with us. We do not take it lightly when people choose to share their communities with us, and we really appreciate you. Y'all make sure you give Phantom PhD a follow here. What were you all playing tonight? You said ghosts are rating. Were you doing something spoopy tonight? I hope so. I like spoopy things. Friends, I'm Stephanie and that is Brad. You're at Steel City MTG. We're playing some limited here and we're cracking some booster packs right now of Edge of Eternities. And then we're going to build some 40 card decks with them and play some games. So you are in the right place at the right time. You found us through Thor and Prez in the Mana Pods. Oh, I love them. I love Thor. I love Prez. I love Mike. Like, honestly, Thor, Prez, and Mike are 3 of my very, very favorite humans. And I say this only because I've not ever met T in person, but I would love to meet T. We met J-Rock recently. And yeah, we're the whole crew. And also, Epic. Yosoi Epic. We love Yosoi Epic. I'm name dropping here, but I promise you, they are wonderful people and I adore all of them. So if you are not following the Mana Buds, y'all, please go do that. It's a collective of several gamers and they're all wonderful. All right. Also, hi, Dad, Brad. It's good to see you. Let's keep opening packs. They helped you reestablish your love for Magic. I can absolutely see that. That math checks out for me. That math absolutely checks out for me. They're just like contagiously excited about things. I feel like, and like I say contagious and that doesn't sound good, but really like, yeah, they're great. All of them are great. Okay. Ice Cave Crasher. Another Pinnacle kill ship.
I'm in trouble.
I'm
in trouble, chat.
Explode some spaceships in your face, Brad. Red Tiger Meccan. I do like me a hasty beastie in red. We like that. And it has warp too, which is funny. Steph plays 23 space boats. I very well might play 23 space boats. So many laser beams. Yes. You're gonna need some red green lander action for those space boats. You know what? That's fine. I just got a sneak peek of what might be in my pack here. Ooh. Close Encounter and Void Forge Titan. Let's see your rare.
Servandum,
Very
Sunstar
cool.
Exemplar. Wide Deseret.
I really wanted to see yours so that I didn't so it wasn't like a fart sound followed by, or we didn't have a fart sound following the trumpet sounds, right? But yeah, right. Wide Tezzeret. This is probably going on our Mana Pool store later. I'm just saying. Not that we don't love Wide Tezzeret. I just don't have a place for him in a deck that doesn't already have him. It's probably going to go on our Mana Pool store later. So check that out if you haven't already. I mailed out 11 packages today for Mana Pool. 11 of them.
That's so many.
I know. I made an announcement on social media like 2 days ago that we had updated our collection because we went through our entire collection. Brad basically chained me to a desk on Sunday. It was really, really not great. No, I'm kidding. But he chained me to a desk all day on Sunday. And we went through our entire Magic collection and got just like, we culled it. CULLED. Culled it. Like as in, yeah, we went through it with a fine-tooth comb and got rid of a lot of it. Mm-hmm. And yeah.
Feels good.
It does feel good. But it also means we got in a lot of Mana Pool sales right away. So in the last 48 hours, we had 15 total or something. It was a lot. It would have been 12. You were full till next week. I understand. And we're probably still going to have some good stuff next week. So you know what? Yeah. And if you ask me nicely, if there's something that you really want from our store and it's still available, you can just I don't know, poke me and I can make it not available in our inventory and then I can put it back in our inventory when you're ready. I can do that. We have the technology. You can't figure out how to navigate to my Mana Pool store rather than doing universal searches. Okay, that's easy. I can let me do something here. I'll see if I can put it one second here. Okay, I think let me see if I can do this correctly. Duplicate this. Okay. What if I put a window capture here and I capture this?
Ooh.
Okay, so you can see this on our on my screen here. Okay. So here's how you do it. So you go to singles or whatever you want to look for. And then over here on the left, I can probably zoom in so you can see this a little better. So yeah, here on the left here, you can click seller and then you can just like, look. There you go, Steel City MTG.
Whoa,
you found us. And then you can just click the little store button and it takes you to our actual storefront rather than just filtering cards according to that. But yeah. And also, if you really like that, I can give you a link here. All right. I will put a link in chat for you here. Now, this is a link that has a little tracking tag on it. It also lets them know that we sent you. So that's cool. So yeah, anyway, I thought that was kind of neat.
Mm-hmm.
Look at me using technology to show people things. Wow. Anyway, that's how you do it. All right. Squire's Light Blade.
You got to zoom in.
Oh, that's right. I'm so sorry. Zoom time.
Lost in Space. Should have had a Fibble Thip.
You would love a short stream about how we got started on Mana Pool. Okay, we can just talk through that now. That's allowed. So by store customer journey makes your history building online products. I mean, I think because it's exploding in growth right now, I think, and I do think they're going to need another solution soon. It was a good solution when they were smaller. And I think they just, because they're scaling so rapidly, they haven't built another solution for it yet. And I think that that's probably coming. I would think that that's probably coming because I'm sure they agree with you. There's a bunch of really smart people on that team. All right. Dock Worker Drone, Germinating Worm. Let's just go through a pack or two really quickly, and then we'll talk about some Mana Pool stuff. Direct URL is fine, having to navigate through the product search. Yeah, I mean, but it gets you there. It gets you there. Felgrav ship. That's another spaceship, Brad. This is another good spaceship.
Uh-oh.
And it returns spacecraft from my graveyard to my hand, which is very nice. 0 point ballad. Okay.
Yep. I got me
full bore.
I got me a board wipe, baby.
Another big spaceship.
Wow.
This is a 3-drop spaceship. A 3-drop 4/3 flyer. When it enters, it deals damage equal to the number of artifacts you control to target creature an opponent controls. I have so many laser beams. I have so many spaceship laser beams. But 0 point ballad's really good. That's like it gets rid of spacecraft too, right?
Hey, Steph. It's just royal creatures with toughness. It's X and black for a sorcery. Destroy all creatures toughness X or less. You lose X life. Mm-hmm. If X is 6 or more, return a creature card put in your graveyard this way to the battlefield under your control.
Fair enough.
But I have a Felgrav ship, but it's foily.
Okay, fine. I guess you're better than me. I have a foil Nebula Dragon. I have a foil unplayable comment.
You're ready. I mean, that's a space laser, a space lightning bolt, right?
You know, it sure is, Brad. It sure is. Okay. So as we open this next pack and we go through the commons and uncommons relatively quickly, I will tell you about how we got started on Mana Pool. So we started selling there July 4th of last year. Brad and I were both off work and we were like, okay, let's see if we can figure this out. And we did a little bit of research and we found out that their fees were only 5% and TCG players' fees were like 13%. We used to sell on TCG Player. We were like, well, let's try this. And turns out it's an excellent product. Like it's a really great marketplace. We love it. And they treat their sellers incredibly well. From a support perspective, like you don't see a lot of this on the buyer side of things, but like if something goes wrong with an order, like if I'm a seller and I ship out an order to somebody and they say, I didn't get it. Mana Pool has a seller guarantee that as long as you followed like their like protocol for like how to send things correctly and like how to ship things and like as long as you have done those things and you can tell them like, hey, yes, I did these things, they like fix it for you and they don't charge you for it, which is very cool. And they're not staffed by robots, they're staffed by real people. Yeah, most of the time if you have an issue you're going to be talking to Adam, which is wonderful. So it's great. We love it. But yeah, the way, as far as like logistically, we'll just kind of go through the comments here and just show you as we go. But yeah, logistically, how we do things. We've had a label printer for a little while, and it turns out that's very helpful for tracked things. You have another Pinnacle Kill Ship? Okay, fine.
This is my first one.
Oh, that's your first one. Okay, well, I guess I'm still better than you.
We're still on 3 so far for our
It's
combined
true.
seal
It's
pool.
true.
A little wild.
Bombard. I love bombarding things. But yeah, we have a label printer, which is really nice. I bought a bunch of the D&D stamps when they came out, and so we just have several like sheets. I basically have a little shipping station in the corner of my house. We've got a label printer. We have a return address stamper. We've got a big stack of envelopes. I use pink envelopes, like pink greeting card sized envelopes, because I think that they get lost. Oh, you have another Servandum?
No, this is the uncommon one.
Oh, but
yeah.
still. That's great. Okay. But yeah, I use pink greeting card envelopes because I think they get lost in the mail less. So actually you'll see what they look like, what my packages look like. If you look on Blue Sky, I just posted about them today. And that was a picture I just took like an hour or so before stream, an hour or two before stream. Yeah. So but anyway, I think they get lost less because they look like less like a normal thing you see in the mail. But anyway, so I have a stack of those. I have a pen to like write the addresses down with, and yeah. And I bought some of the Shipping Shield, or not Shipping Shield. It's one of the brands, the cardboard ones, the things that are more environmentally friendly than all the plastic things. I bought a bunch of those. And yeah, we just kind of keep our stack of stuff in a little. We keep it in the academic deck box we got from the professor eons ago. The part that worries you is the logistical setup. You have room, but you need to figure out how much yeah. The pink shipping envelopes are super rad. I think they're super rad. I think in my mind, I think that they get lost less because they are more out there, but I don't know. Edge Rover is good. Memnon is great. Flying whenever an artifact you control enters, put a 1/1 counter on target creature. I'm really feeling blue-red here because I do think I have a lot of really good blue cards. I don't know if it's going to be very landery, and so I might have a hard time getting out my big chunky spaceships. But what's that? Memorial Team Leader?
Yep. But my rare is Ice Tail Explorer.
Oh, you son of a gun! I love that card. All right, Daedrine Synthesis Amalgam is my rare here.
That's a cool one.
And I have an uncommon Tannock.
Foily Tractor Beam.
Okay.
I'm gonna launch a tractor at you, Steph.
Well, I mean that's
what that means, right?
Yeah, I guess. All right, next pack. All right, and Fleem and Valgavoth can go take a nap. Thank you so much for your service. We love you. We appreciate you. Focus Fire, Swarm Caller, Mental Modulation. Yeah, Bobby, if you want to message me on Blue Sky with any specific questions that you have, like I can kind of walk you through the things that I think are necessary for early things based on like I'll probably ask you some questions about how many cards you want to sell right off the bat and like what kinds of things you might need for that. There are some things that you maybe don't need if you're not going to be doing a lot of volume, but if you are going to be doing a lot of volume, there is some setup stuff that you'll probably want. So, but yeah, you can feel free to DM me and I'm happy to talk about that. And that goes for any of y'all. So if any of y'all want to get started on Mana Pool and have questions about how to get started, I think I have a lot of wisdom about it. I've been selling cards on the internet for a long time. So, yeah, DM me, tag me and stuff, whatever you need to do. I'm happy to help. I think the ceiling went up more when than it dropped.
You're talking about how Ice Tail's not really in the top 3 anymore.
Oh, I don't know. I think the ceiling went up more. Because I think Ice Tail is still really good and I think it's still fairly valuable. Mm. Yeah, absolutely, Bobby.
There are some of the like green landy decks that are playing Ice Tail Explorer, and they're very good.
Okay.
So like, yeah.
This is like weird card draw. At the beginning of your end step, if you control 2 or more tapped creatures, you may discard your hand and draw 2 cards. That sounds exactly what I want to be doing in a red deck that wants to just like slam down all the creatures. Now, I probably don't want to be doing that if I'm playing the big robots because the big robots are wait until later, but. Ooh, the Eumidian Terrabotanist. This is landfall for 1 life. I'm sure landfall decks have never, ever abused this man before. Okay. Caesarian Dirgecraft. Another spaceship. When it enters, each opponent sacrifices a non-token creature. I got all the removal spaceships.
You're just going to be playing removal spaceships.
I'm going to be playing removal spaceships, and you're not going to know what to do about it. But you have the Nova Hellkite, and that's
the Nova Hellkite.
That's not a useless dragon.
No, this is a very,
it's
very
far
good dragon.
from being a useless dragon. Codecracker Hound. Okay, we like that. And I have Sothera, the Super Void.
Whoa.
Whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent chooses a creature they control and exiles it. At the beginning of your end step, if a player controls no creatures, sacrifice Sothera and put a creature card exiled with it onto the battlefield under my control with 2 additional +1/+1
Yikes.
counters.
I am not excited for these games, chat.
And I have Sunstar Expansionist as my foil here.
Foily dock worker drone. Yeah, I feel like that, like, you have just been handed blow up all of Brad's everything forever.
I mean, but it's all really expensive stuff, right? So, like, I feel like, I don't know. It's not like an automatic.
I gotta be speedy. Gonna have to Nova Hellkite you.
There are plenty of reasons to not jam it in any green deck. It's a bug and it does landfall things. You don't want bugs and landfall things in every deck. You should have standards. All right. Wonderful Melded Moxites, Sammy's Curiosity, Divert Disaster, Command Bridge. Ooh, I have some fixing, which means my opportunities are endless. I have a single source of fixing.
Mission accomplished.
Yes.
Play 5 colors.
In any deck at the moment. I do in my landfall deck. I have a landfall specific deck that really likes it, but it's the only deck it's in. It's totally a tribal Scoot Swarm critter. Yeah. Systems Override, Lash Whip Predator.
Michan. Sorry.
Michan. Interceptor Michan. Is that your rare?
No.
Lash Whip Protector. Ooh. Susurian Voidborn and Evendo! I have a Gaia's Cradle! I have a Gaia's Cradle that we have at home.
All right, here we go. Hardlight Containment. When this aura enters, so it enchants an artifact you control. When it enters, exile target creature and opponent controls till this aura leaves, and then enchanted permanent has ward 1.
Okay.
Whee.
Bombard. Okay. I think I'm ready to deck build here. Black-red is looking kind of good here for me. I don't know. We're going to see. I'm going to zoom out. Zoomy. All right. We're going to transition this to deck building because otherwise how will people know that we're deck building? We should probably deck build in like not take a super long time because cracking packs took a long time because I talked to everybody. I know that's just like something that just happens sometimes, but we are going to have a quick 90-second ad here though, friends. And so I apologize. But you're not going to really miss that much because, Brad and I are just going to be sorting some cards out. So we'll see you in 90 seconds. Unless you are subscribed, in which case you get access to the secret podcast. It is not your fault, Bobby. No. I am so happy to answer questions about Maniple literally all of the time. If everybody bought and sold their cards on Maniple, I would be a very happy person. And so the more that I can get people to do that, instead of utilizing other places, I would love. It's great. It's great. I'm super happy to do it. Sincerely. So, all right. Lash Whip Predator. Did you miss a secret podcast? No, we have a secret podcast right now. Secret podcast. Through the ad break. Secret podcast. There we go. We got you, Brad. Makes a token. What do you do with it? You figure it out. Okay. Alrighty. I don't. If I just play big mean spaceships, I feel like that's like good, but I feel like I don't know. That makes a lander. I like landers. Feel good about making landers.
I'm so bad at colors.
You're so bad at colors?
Yeah, I put a bunch of black cards in my blue pile.
Oh, we do. We had another. I'm sorry. We had another emotional support. I didn't realize. Sorry, Fleem. Fleem, you're gonna have a few extra minutes here. I apologize. I was doing the talkie talks, and not the fleemy things. Swarm color. Okay. I like the removal in this set. I do. I remember this set having really nice, consistent removal across the different colors, and I didn't ever feel bad about not being able to interact with things my opponent was doing. So I do like that a lot about this set. Daydream Synthesis Amalgam is just like...
That's a good card.
It enters with a number of 1/1 counters on it equal to the amount of mana spent to cast it, and it's X, green, white. And whenever you attack, you may remove a 1/1 counter from each of 2 creatures you control. If you do, draw a card and make a 2/2 robot. card draw and making tokens on the same thing is just really nice. And it's
Pretty
like a
good.
reasonably efficient creature too. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Why is this food? Dubious decay? Why am I eating that? Why is that? Anyway. Uthros Scientist. We have Bombard. Bombard. I don't know why that's French suddenly, but here we are. Artifact. That's an equipment. That's an equipment. That's not a thing. What do you think you're playing? Do you have an idea yet?
I don't know. Like I have two Servandums, like I mean different ones, but so that makes me kind of want to go white black, but I have the Nova Hellkite, which is also really good. I have a lot of blue cards over here, so like
oh yeah, well I have like 6 copies of Nebula Dragon, so like I don't know who you think you are, but
one of us is more dragony than the other, that's for sure.
I don't have 6 copies of Nebula Dragon. I have 2, but that is plenty. That is plenty of Nebula Dragon. It's just so inefficient. I'm probably going to end up playing it because I think red's really strong for me. And it's going to feel so bad. It can crew the space boats. Yeah, it can for 7 mana. Or I could just play another space boat for 7 mana. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Everything is wrong. Germinating Worm. The Worminating Germ. I love the Worminating Germ. All right. Cryo Shatter. Very good. Depressurize. Also very good.
Counter stuff in white.
Yes. Annul. Oh, and then we do have Wide Tezzeret. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. I love Wide Tezzeret. Mana value 1 or less, reveal it and put it in my hand. I'm probably not doing that. And it just animates creatures. That's like, he's so good. He's so good. I feel like he's such a problem. Whenever an artifact enters, put a loyalty counter on him. Wild! I did get some good stuff over here. I got Evendo and Tezzeret in my pool. I feel good about that. I do think I'm in think I'm in red. I think I'm in red black here. I don't know. My green makes landers. I don't know. Don't make me make decisions.
I mean, you're gonna have to make decisions.
I know. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
I have some kill ships and a battleship and just lots of things to make Brad's life really difficult, and I really like that. And also some stupid sky noodles.
The stupid sky noodles?
The stupid sky noodle. I do not like the stupid sky noodle. Sorcery. Okay. All right. So our things down here. We have 2 white-green things. I don't think there's a world where I'm not playing red, but let me see what my green looks like here. When a land enters, I get +1/+0. When this dies, everybody makes a lander, and then when this enters, I make a lander. But there's not really a lot of lander making things there. Okay, so I don't feel bad about not playing green quite so much. I gain 2 life and make a lander for Sammy's Curiosity, and I have 2 of those. I suppose I don't mind that. Let me see what white has. This makes human soldiers. Wait. Yeah, okay. Double strike, robots. I don't know if that's super great. I have a bunch of artifact creatures over here, so I think Tezzy will still be really happy about that. So I do think red black is probably my best option here. I'm not super pleased with my blue creatures. My blue interaction is okay. I have Cryo Shatter. I find that Annul is actually kind of good in this format. It's just a 1-mana counterspell for an artifact or enchantment spell. Usually hitting the art, because there's so many artifact creatures in this set. I feel like Annul ends up working out really well. But then if Brad's not playing blue, because blue and red have a lot of artifact creatures. So if he's not playing those colors, this is probably dead. But if he is, it's really good. I just can't. We're not metagaming. We don't metagame.
Yeah.
Or we're trying not to. I don't think I mind not playing these colors. I do think I'm in red. I think I'm in red black, and I might play the doofus, the sky noodle doofus, and I don't want to do that. think we're just saying goodbye to my multicolored spells, even though they're really nice. Yeah. I don't think I can justify that. Memenon might be the one option that I choose to pursue for like a splash, but we'll see. I do think that this is going to be good enough here, though. Hull Carver is great. Do I have another one of those? I do not. Void Forge Titan. At the beginning of my... it's a non-permanent of the battlefield. Draw a card, lose a life. Still a 5/4 Chungus and draws me cards. I like that. Okay. When it dies, make a lander. That's great. Susurian Voidborn is just... what a card. What a card. When this creature or another creature or artifact you control dies, target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life, and it has warp. Just love it. I just love it. I just love it.
Do you love it?
I love it.
Wow.
Insect Assassin, that's fine. This warps, but I don't feel like I need that hugely. Okay. That's fine. We're going to look at our red creatures here and see what we like. Pangolin. I love the Pangolin. When another artifact I control enters, I may pay 1. If I do, I put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. I really like the Pangolin. I feel like he's just always useful. Red Tiger Mechan. That's a hasty, warpy guy. We like that. We have a Mana Dork robot. Also like that. Helps us cast big spaceship. The Kavu Landseeker, when this enters, make a lander token at the beginning of the end step on your next turn. Now, I did not read that properly the first time I played this card, but at the beginning of your end step on the next turn, you sacrifice that token. I like that. That is I approve of that. More 1-drop artifact creatures. Sack another artifact or land, draw a card. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 creatures here. I have to play the stupid Sky Noodle. 11, 12, 13. I have to play the stupid Sky Noodle. I'm so sorry. I don't want to play the stupid Sky Noodle, but I have to. That's very sad. I think your camera is cutting in and out a little bit. Can you do me a favor and just like move your hands? I think it was just like, it just didn't like what was happening there for a second, but you're back. You're back. You're fine.
Yay.
Okay.
Man, I just don't even know, Stephanie.
You just don't even know.
I don't even know.
Okay. All right. So I think I am going to play the Extinguisher Battleship. I'm going to play both Pinnacle Kill Ships because apparently I'm a glutton for punishment. We have Tezzy. Tezzy's great. I like the flying spacecraft. It surveils too, which is, it's good because I need some card selection here if I'm going to have not a lot of creatures, right? Bombard. Ha ha ha.
Wee.
Systems Override feels good here.
Okay, I think I'm gonna be
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 10 and 13 is 23. Am I... I don't know. I'm not playing Sothera, but when a creature I control dies, each opponent chooses a creature they control and exiles it. Beginning of your next... Yeah, I think I do like that. I think I do like that. I think I need to play that. I think I play 1 fewer Pinnacle Kill Ship. I need to play Sothera, the Super Void. And then I think I want Depressurize. And I think I want Decode Transmissions. So I think I need to make some decisions here. I don't think Pinnacle Kill Ship is in here. I don't think it stays. I think it goes away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have 11 cards down here, and I have 13 cards up top. Wormwall Sweeper, goodbye. I think this is it. mind this curve. This curve looks okay. So I think the name of the game here is ruin Brad's day as much as possible with the busted AF mythics that I opened. I think that's my game plan. What's your game plan?
I'm still figuring it out.
Let me know when you're ready for elevator pitches, because I am super happy to give mine at this point. So friends, for those of you who are new here, first of all, welcome. Hi. Secondly, I did move Fleem off screen. Well, no, I shouldn't have, because I left. I started him late, so he's going to stay here. But yeah, so if you're new here, what we do here on this channel is we're going to give you elevator pitches for what decks we build. So we're going to tell you just a very quick snippet about what they are and why we think we are the best, why we think our deck is going to win. And then whoever you believe the most, we'll give you an opportunity to vote for them in the predictions option that we have here on Twitch. So we'll run predictions, and you can put as many channel points in according to how confident you are in your prediction for who you think is going to win. And then, yeah, at the end of the stream, we'll see who's right and who's channel point poor. So yeah. Brad had a win streak. He had a two stream win streak, and then I broke that. Last time. It's very exciting.
I was not excited about it.
Steph is the best because exactly. All right, are you ready for an elevator pitch?
No. I will be shortly.
Okay. Well, I'm going to start sleeving, and I'm going to talk to chat a little bit. So, chat. Brad and I are both like, while we are, I think, putting on happy faces right now. No, we are happy, but like, we're kind of shells of human beings at this moment. So thank you for bearing with us. We did have a little bit of a bumpy start today to our stream, and that's just kind of evidence of the fact that we've had a lot going on. Can I tell you all of the things that we've had going on? Because we stream, so we usually stream just Sundays and Tuesdays. That is usually the scope of what we do, and then we can be real people for the rest of the week. The month of May, we have had 3 events. So we've had every other weekend. So there were 5 weekends in May. Every other weekend, we have had a 3-day event to be at. So when we have another one coming up. So, and then we're going to leave for that on Thursday night. So that's great. But yeah, before this, we streamed on Sunday. We streamed on Tuesday. So before this, I'm sorry, last Sunday, we streamed Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We had people over on Friday to play Commander. We did our judge talk on Saturday. We streamed on Sunday, and now here we are again. Oh, I'm sorry. We streamed yesterday on Monday, and then here we are again tonight. We've had a lot going on. We've been very busy little internet gremlins. You're aware of your bias. It is less problematic. That's how that works, right? Knowing is half the battle. But yeah, so we've been very streamy, and Brad has also just had a lot going on at work. And anyway, we're very excited to have the day off work tomorrow. Being able to just like go and hang out in the city and do some fun things. And we're taking we're taking Bob to Commander Night at one of our favorite local game stores, which we're very excited about. Yeah, but we're going to do some fun things in the morning. We haven't quite figured out what those morning things are yet, but then yeah, our tour is in the afternoon. And then after that, we're going to get some grub. And then after we get some grub, we're going to go to our game store and play some Commander all night. It's going to be a really fun time. So really looking forward to that. I really need that day. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like I've had so many obligations. And so having tomorrow, and then I think we have Thursday basically completely off, which is great. So we can just kind of vibe until it's time to hit the road. So that's good. That will be very happy for us. Are you ready for your elevator pitch, Brad?
Just got to do a quick count. Yes, I'm ready for my elevator pitch.
Beautiful. All right. I'm going to give mine first. Friends, I have built black-red, kind of voidy, but mostly big spaceships. So I have a few things with warp and a few things with void. That's not really the focus of the deck. I have a lot of artifact creatures. I've got wide Tezzeret, so I'm gonna try to just like meme on artifacty things. We've got a ton of artifact creatures. We've got a ton of spaceships. The spaceships are serving as my removal for most of this, which is very cool. I have a little bit of mana acceleration, a little bit of lander making, a little bit of I like a single mana dork, and yeah, so I have a little bit of that going on here. But yeah, we're gonna try to hit that 8-drop spaceship on like turn 6 or something like that. I think that's gonna be the plan. But yeah, we've got some really good removal stapled to spaceships, really good removal just in general. We have a couple like 4 damage spells. I have a little bit of like card selection, card draw, which I'm excited about, and yeah, I just have 2 really good mythics in the deck. Yeah, we've got Wide Tezzeret, and oh gosh, what's the other one? What's the other one that I have? That was oh yeah, Suthera the Super Void. Yeah, I'm really excited about both of those. I think, and both of those are like super playable and limited too, which is great. So, I'm excited. I'm an excited Stephanie, and I think that my deck is going to appropriately thrash Brad. Yeah. Anyway, Brad, what did you build tonight?
I'm on white black.
Okay.
I have my my Servandums, which I love, the rare and the uncommon. I am doing a lot. I'm going wide. I've got some nice removal. I've got some good recursion, and a lot of things that make tokens, and a lot of things that buff my entire board. So we're gonna try to just go wide enough that no single spaceship can dismantle my plan.
Okay.
That's the hope.
All right. Do me a favor and start that prediction then, y'all. You've heard our elevator pitches. You've heard what we have to offer you. Tell us what you think about it.
Jambling. Prediction started.
Beautiful. Here we are. We're getting started. We love this. So yeah. Yeah, Rakdos spaceships. Now I do have what, Brad didn't get the bombs you are shook. I know, Gentleman Crow. I'm sorry about it. But I don't know, this is probably a value detractor, but I had to play 2 copies of the Nebula Dragon, and I spent the entirety of the pack cracking segment of this stream complaining about this creature. So here we are playing it anyway.
1, 2, 3, 4,
It's
5,
great,
6,
and nothing is
7,
wrong.
9.
That's something in my teeth. I think I go.
All right.
Okay. You love when people say the city and don't mean New York. New York is the city. I mean, yeah, you're like in Eastern Pennsylvania. Of course, that's the city to you. We're here in Western Pennsylvania, and we have but one. We have but one. I mean, we have some non-committal jamblers right now. We have 725 to 70.
Wow.
I know.
Still, it's a solid 91% in favor of you.
I know. I'm feeling good about that, but I did win the last stream, so I feel like there's probably some bias here.
I mean, the last stream was Cataclysm Arcade, and we went 1-1. So.
That's true. All right. 5.
Ooh, we've evened out a little bit.
4, 5, 6, 7. I don't think I have 2 pips of red anywhere. So 8 and 7. Oh no, I need 8 and 9. I need 9th swamp.
When Brads stick together, we all win.
Is that how that works?
I think so.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 plus 8 is 17. I have done that math correctly.
Where do you go?
You have witnessed it here, folks. Stephanie can do basic math. All right, Fleem, it is your time to go to nap. Thank you so much for your emotional support. I appreciate you. Come Friday, we are the end. Yeah, it's true. That's true.
We're going to throw down.
We do have to have a Brad showdown. I am going to be bringing some Cataclysm Arcade with me. We're probably not, because we told Star City that we would play Commander during the event, and we plan to do that because we like doing the things that we tell organizers that we're going to do. But so we're going to be doing that in the command zone for the whole weekend. And then, but yeah, I'll bring packs and stuff, and I'm sure we'll be hanging out after the event and stuff. So yeah, absolutely. I would love to teach you. But yeah, during the event, we will be in La Command Zone, doing command zone-y things. Commanding zones.
Commanding the zone.
Commanding the zone. All right. But yeah, y'all, we're going to be at the SCG-Con this weekend, SCG-Con DC. So if any of y'all are in the DC area and would like to come play some Commander, that would be great. So they do have a commander pass, and I think there's a lot of people that show up to these events, and if you're coming for all 3 days, I think it's very worth it. Because the reason is there is a designated space for you to play commander at those events, and I think paying money for that designated space I think is actually worthwhile, because they're not making money on those tables otherwise. Like if they just had empty tables for people to play games at, they wouldn't be making any money on those tables. And so that's a way for them to still like kind of recoup some value, but also just let you have a place to hang out all weekend where judges aren't going to be moving you so that they can host like their side events and whatnot that they need tables for. I know I've judged in my past experience having to like always convince table or players that they needed to stand up for you to host your event in the place where you're supposed to be hosting it. It was like, it just felt bad. I did not like doing that. And also I just always felt like I was like in players' ways, and like they were always like upset that I had to come by and tell them to move and all that stuff. So anyway, I think it's worth it. It's worth it to get the badge. That's what we're going to be. You're also going to crack your SOS box. I would love that. I would love that. That would be so good. You don't actually think Brad's going to win, so you didn't invest many points. However, if he does win, the payoff will be handsome. I don't think it's going to be that handsome. We're pretty even here.
We are pretty even, yeah.
You will have a little bit of payoff. I love cracking secrets of Strixhaven. Yes. Yeah.
I am going to hate draft Arcane Omens and Snarl Song, just so you know.
I love drafting in a sealed pod, like in a pod that doesn't have like where you're not playing with other people that didn't draft with you. Hate drafting is great, and it adds so much strategy to the drafting process, and not drafting in real life removes that, because like in arena, hate drafting is not a thing. You just only focus on the things that are good for you. But yeah, in real life, you got to think of, oh, I don't want to play against this card. And you have to like weigh that decision against decisions to get cards that you actually want. And I just think that makes it so much more interesting. I do. Anyway. All right. How did Gambling shake out?
Gambling shook out 56% in favor of Stephanie.
Okay. All right. So that's close.
Yeah.
And I figured I would be up a little bit because I won the last one. So usually how that goes. All right. Let's roll to see who goes first. I got 14.
9.
All right, I'm going first. And we also got these from Nerd Gear Friends. These are like squishy D20s, and I love them. And they're rainbow. And you know what month June is? And I feel like what a better way to celebrate June and celebrate Pride, right? We've got very rainbowy. I love this. It's rainbow. It's soft and squishy, and some of my favorite people meet those descriptions, and I love that. I really should buy one of those shiny toys. I love them. I have a link here. Let me see here. There you go. Wait, hold on. I did that wrong. That is where they are. I think there's only like 5 left in the store or something like that. There's not very many. Rainbow and soft. Yes, we love. All right. Drafting on Arena is butts. You're like, oh, your pod gave you Magical Christmas? I hate it. Yeah, right? I mean, like, it's just a different animal, right? Like, I think it's still enjoyable. I still love Limited, and I'll still play it. I'll play a ton of a draft on Arena because I love it. But I do think that it's a different animal than drafting in person. And I think you miss out if you don't draft in person. So I think you should draft in person more if you can. Anyway, sorry, I'll get off my soapbox. I'm going to keep this starter. It's fine.
I'm keeping mine.
Okay. I'm going to play Swamp. I'm going to play Hull Carver. Classic 1-drop 1/1 with Death Touch. And I will pass the turn.
Draw. Swamp. Pass.
Drawer. I will play a mountain. And I would like to attack for 1.
I'll take 1.
That's right, you will.
Ow.
Go ahead.
Draw.
You're chaos drafting this weekend again. I love that. Now, you all have seen our sealed collection, right? So I've posted it on socials before. It's a big sealed collection, but people keep saying, Chaos Draft, and that just makes me crazy because I can't break up my little cubes of 12, because if I do that, then I have just cubes of 11, and what do we do with 11 packs? We know we know we have a lot to do.
We
with
have a
11
system,
packs, but we have 12 packs of each, and it's a system. But what it has gotten me to do is consider, okay, what if I just bought one extra of every set? Like, would that be the end of the world? Not every set, but like, what if I just bought one extra of the ones that I have? And that way I have them in case people want to Chaos. I probably shouldn't. Chaos Draft 11 more times, obviously. Maybe. But yeah, no, that's what y'all have me thinking of whenever you talk about Chaos Drafting and stuff. I'm like, oh, no, it wouldn't be that bad to just buy one pack of every, when you think about how many sets there are. Oh gosh. Nerdy Bartender, hello. How are you? You have Servandum there. What does Servandum do?
Servandum, 2/2, Vigilance Menace. When another creature you control dies or is put into exile, put a +1/+1 counter on Servandum and gain 1 life. When Servandum dies or is put into exile while its power is 4 or greater, destroy up to 1 target non-land permanent.
Okay. All right, friends. I'm going to go ahead and give a shout out to our friend Nerdy Bartender here. Only because, Nerdy Bartender, I saw you posting on socials, or maybe it was in your Discord, that you're getting back into content making and you're going to be streaming. And so I think you all should give our friend Nerdy Bartender a follow, please, if you have not already done that. Tune in, because there's going to be some cool stuff coming. PC is fixed. We love this for you.
Yay.
Yes, please tune in. All right. I will go to my turn.
Yep.
Drawer.
Also, you have too much life.
I do? Oh, because you attacked me?
No, because your life is at 40? Or is that just not updated on mine?
It's not updated. What if I change it here? Does it go down for you?
Yes, it just did.
Okay.
So
I'm back at 20. Okay.
Very good and cool.
Okay. I drew, I think. Yes. Okay. I will play Swamp. And then I would like to attack you for 1.
No blocks.
Okay. Then I would like to pay 3 and draw 2 cards and lose 2 life.
Okay.
It's your go.
All right. Untap and draw.
Mm-hmm.
Land. I will play the Insatiable Skittermaw. This is a 2/2 with Vigilance. 2/2 with Menace. And at my end step, if I did Void stuff, it gets a +1/+1 counter.
Okay, beautiful.
I would like to attack you for 2.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I will pass the turn.
I will untap. And draw. I hate everything. All right, I will play a land. Servandum is Vigilance and Menace?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to pay 4 to cast the Blade of the Swarm. When the damage, choose 1. There you go. You know what it is. So I can either put 2 +1/+1 counters on this creature, or I can put target card exiled with Warp on the bottom of its owner's library. I'm going to put 2 1/1 counters on this creature. So this is now a 5/3.
Okay.
So I have a 5/3 and I have a 1/1 with Death Touch. Okay. Get at me, Brad. You see a channel point investor for team stuff. You don't see a problem when he's starting at 40 life. All right. I should be at 16. Oh, I am at 16. Okay, great. I'm going to pass the turn to you.
Okay. Untap.
Mm-hmm.
Draw. I'm going to combat.
Okay.
I'm going to attack you with a pair of menacing creatures.
Okay, I would like to stack block Servandum.
All right, so you have a total toughness of 4 over there?
I have a total toughness of 4 over here, and one of them has Death Touch.
Okay. I am going to play Dark Endurance. Target Servandum gets +2/+0 and indestructible until end of turn.
Gross. That's not very nice.
I feel pretty good about how that shook out.
So both of my creatures are dead?
Yep.
Brad just thinks he's so special.
I do think I'm so special. I'm going to go to my end step, and a non-land permanent left the battlefield this turn, so boop.
You had so much fun with your Secrets of Strixhaven draft in real life this past Friday. Wonderful.
Oh, you took 2,
Lots of removal. Very good, very good. I'm glad you had fun with that. Beautiful. My turn?
Yep.
Untap. Drawer. Okay. I will play a mountain. And I will pay 4 mana to cast the Kavu Land Seeker. This is a 4/3 with Menace. Anyway, when this enters, I make a lander token. Lander! Pew! I barely know her. Anyway.
Whoa!
Right. Yeah, at the beginning of the next end step on my next turn, I sacrifice that token. Beautiful. That's what I got. Go ahead.
Okay. Beep. Draw.
I don't like the fact that your board state is better than mine, and I can't block your creatures. That's my song. It's
That's
not
a
good
nice
song.
a nice
I don't
song.
like it.
Okay, I'm gonna.
But the aggressive and passive aggressive. I have heard that from many a person.
I am going to warp this Weft Blade Enhancer.
Okay.
When it enters, I put a +1/+1 counter on each of the 2 target creatures.
Okay.
So we'll put one here and
I
we'll
don't like
put one
that.
here.
I don't like that. I do not approve.
I would also like to warp this Susurian Voidborn. This is when this creature or another creature or artifact you control dies, target opponent loses a life, you gain 1 life.
Okay.
I would like to go to combat.
Okay. How much am I taking?
I've got 7 here with Menace.
I don't like that. I think I'm just dead. I think I'm just dead to your board. Because I can't play enough creatures to do anything about it, but we're gonna see.
At my end step, I cast a spell for its warp cost, so this will get a counter, and then these 2 creatures will both be exiled, which will put 2 counters on Servandum.
Okay. I think I'm just giga-boned here.
All done.
No. I can't. So I can play a single creature. I can play Void Forge Titan. At the beginning of my end step, if a non-land permanent left the battlefield or a spell was warped this turn, I draw a card and lose a life. This also leaves at the beginning of my end step, so I can choose which one I want it to happen first. Right?
Or does it have an intervening if?
At the beginning of the sacrifice that token. No, sure does.
I mean the other one.
Oh, the other one. Yes, it does. Oh. So you want to tell people about this?
Yeah.
So the Void Forge Titan, first of all, looks like this. Let me see here. Let me get this up on screen for us. All right, this is the Void Forge Titan here.
Okay. So what you may notice about the Void Forged Titan, I'm going to pull it up on me so I can see. Okay. So it says at the beginning of your end step, comma, if a non-land permanent left the battlefield this turn or a spell was warped this turn, comma, you draw a card and lose a life. This is called that if a non-land permanent left the battlefield, blah, blah, blah. That whole thing is called an intervening if clause.
Because there's an if clause that is in the middle of the sentence.
Yes, it intervenes. So it'll appear after the trigger condition, but before the effect. Because of what that templating means is that if you haven't met the conditions of the intervening if clause by the time the ability is supposed to trigger, that ability won't trigger at all. So if Steph enters her end step having not had a non-land permanent leave the battlefield or a spell warped,
even if my lander's supposed to leave at the end step,
yes, then the Void Forge Titan will not trigger at all. Conversely, if instead it was worded at the beginning of your end step, you draw a card and lose a life, if a non-land permanent and all that nonsense, then it wouldn't check, the ability would trigger and it just wouldn't check until it resolves if you did the void stuff. So you would have until that trigger resolved to either warp a spell or have a non-land permanent leave. Yeah. But it doesn't work that way. Intervening if clauses.
Yeah, anyway, so this lander goes away and I get no value from it. Go ahead.
All right. We untap.
Brad really likes being smart at Magic rules. He's insufferable. Kidding.
Okay. Play a land.
Friends, we do have an ad starting here imminently. I'm gonna so just really quickly, you're going to be invited to the secret podcast here if you are subscribed. If you are not subscribed, that's okay. You can just hang out for 90 seconds and we'll be right back. All right. What you got for me?
I think I'm going to cast the Susurian Voidborn.
Brett is very sufferable. Thank you. I don't think I'm going to die during the secret podcast. I don't think I'm going to die.
Yeah, so the Caesarean Voidborn, that's the one when another creature dies, you lose a life, I gain a life.
I do have 2 creatures to block light.
And then, yeah, I'm going to combat.
Yeah.
I've got a 5/5
Mhm.
with Menace and a 5/5 with Vigilance and Menace.
I would like to
Notably,
stack.
if you kill Servandum, since his power is 4 or greater, I get to laser beam one of your things.
Okay, I would like to stack block the thing on the left that does not get to laser beam one of my things.
Okay. I would like to deal damage to the Void Forged Titan.
Beautiful.
And then, so you'll take 5 from combat, and then you'll lose 1 from the Voidborn.
Yeah.
I will gain a life from the Voidborn. Also, Servandum gets a counter.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
Chad, I just need you to know that I have this Nebula Dragon in my hand, and it has been rotting here since turn 3. There is no way in hell this is staying in my deck. I'm putting in 2 absolutely garbage commons from that are in my black creature pool that have nothing to do with what I'm doing. This is no, it's not welcome here anymore. It is not welcome here. I'm gonna draw. And I just lose if you sneeze on me.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, I'm super dead. I have Tezzeret, Nebula Dragon, Sothera, and the Vault Guard Trooper in my hand. I just drew Sothera this turn. Yeah, I'm so dead. You got the first game.
All right.
You got the first game, and that did not spark joy. That did not spark joy. But we are going to change some things. I'm going to take that stupid dragon out. Why did I do that to myself? Why? I literally spent the entire time we were deck building complaining about it. We've got the Swarm Collar. And we've got the Graveback Monoist that we're going to put in instead of the 2 stupid Sky Noodles, the worthless lightning bolting Sky Noodles. We don't like them.
Get them gone.
We don't like them. We're getting them out of here.
So the Gentleman Crow, I don't mean to rain on your parade here. But Ink Shield with Casualty is largely just the same as Ink Shield. Because you can't prevent the damage twice. And so only the Ink Shield that actually prevents the damage will make the Inklings. The second one is not preventing any damage because it was already prevented.
You know what I think? I think you really like making it so people don't have fun.
I mean, yeah.
We did the thing earlier where I was like, hey, yeah, I get to do the trigger with the Void guy, which, by the way, I would have died a turn sooner if that happened. So I guess maybe thank you for that. But still, I feel like you were trying to make me not have fun. It wasn't about the rules. I think you just don't like fun. I think that's what's going on here.
I mean, listen, we know I like white and blue. It's literally the nobody has fun because it's against the rules colors. So here I am.
Yeah, I know. I did.
I'm a slave to my impulses, as they say.
I was like, I need a top end for this, and I think for this, I just need bodies on the ground so that I can get to that late game spaceship. I don't need the late game dragon. The late game dragon is so much worse for me than the late game spaceship. So, yeah, I think I just need bodies on. I need to let the proverbial bodies hit the floor earlier. Yep. Yeah, I know. I
also had a lot of menace that game.
You did have a lot of menace that game.
Yeah, I was like, wow, menace is good when you have
so it wasn't a skill issue for me. Brad just got really lucky. I'm kidding. Brad built a good deck. Either way, Ink Shield is still good. I did have Wide Tezzeret in my hand, and I was waiting for a good time to play him. I just had to keep playing creatures so I wouldn't die. I couldn't play Wide Tezzeret and something else because I had so many things in my hand that costed so much mana, Noodle Dragon.
Tezzeret may be wide, but he still can't block.
He still can't block. It's true. All right, I'm going to go first this time. And I'm going to keep this starter enthusiastically so as to intimidate you.
All right. I will reserve my intimidation for after I see my starter.
Okay.
You would. Nope. We're not doing that.
Throwing it back? Okay.
Not happening. We're gonna not keep the 6-lander.
Yeah.
And an aura.
So a lot of you, if you're watching in the United States, you probably had off work yesterday. So today was probably your first day back. So I have 2 questions. One, did you do anything fun yesterday? Like, did you grill out, or I don't know, maybe just enjoy having a day in your house where you don't have to do very much? Like, I don't know. What did you do yesterday, and how was today? Because I find that Tuesdays after 3-day weekends suck a lot. Ooh, you have been Deadpick lead. You drove most of the way home from Michigan. That's right. You had the weekend with Medusa. I'm glad that was good for you. I saw you posting about it. I hope the drive was okay. I think the drive from I don't know what part of Michigan Medusa's in, but I'm sure that's a long drive. Uneventful.
Okay.
Uneventful is good. That's what we want. That's what we want.
All right. Tentacles acquired. Let's look at these 7 cards. No, I shouldn't.
Oh no, you're going to 5?
Yep. I'm trying to convince myself that, I'm trying to convince myself to be more okay with mulliganing, and like a 5-card hand that I can play cards out of is better than a 6-card hand that I can only play cards out of if I draw X basic land. And so we're going on a journey of self-discovery and character growth.
So this place, is this close to the convention hall, Brad?
How would I know?
I'm talking to the Brad that's talking to me, Brad.
I'm so funny.
Looks fine. Looks like a sandwich place.
When?
Clarified Orange Julius. That sounds ritzy AF, and I'm actually all about that. Right next to the convention center. Okay, I'm down. Why does Brad has tentacle fingers? Because chat redeemed it. Chat has decided that it must be so. The channel redemption. You wanna show off your finger tentacles to Nerdy Bartender? Beautiful. I know it's a feature. It's a feature.
Okay, this hand is also shit, but
I do not. You take that back. Okay, Brad. All right. Are you good?
No, but it'll work.
Are you at a place where you want to play the game?
I'm ready to play Magic.
Beautiful. I'm going to play Mountain and pass.
I will play Swamp and pass.
Okay, I will draw. I will play. Ooh. I will play a Swamp, and I will pay 2 for the Zookeeper Mechan.
It's a Michan.
It's a Michan. I'm going to pay. It's a Mana Dork, and I can pay 7 to give target creature I control +4/+0 as a sorcery.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't really have chaos like redemptions here. There are 2 Brads. It's true. It is mostly rad until they start fighting for the title of Brad Prime, and then it just gets scary, and I just try to stay out of it. No, I'm kidding. But actually, so this Brad and Carillion Brad in chat, they whenever they play games together, they play for the title of Brad Prime until the next time they meet. But until the next time they meet, whoever is Brad Prime, the other person is other Brad. And my Brad has been other Brad for months.
Yes.
Because Carillion Brad had the audacity to have a child and not really be doing like magic events and stuff. So Brad has been other for a very long time and is anxious to become Brad Prime once more. Squid Steph in space. We want a silly hat? Okay, we love this. Okay, I'm ready for this. So we have squid tentacles, Nerdy Bartender. But we also have the squid hat, which I get bestowed upon me a lot.
We be squidding.
We do be squidding. Yeah, so this is my life now. I am squid. Is it my turn?
It is your turn.
Okay, I will untap, and I will draw. I will play a land for turn. I will pay 1. Nope, I will pay 1 to cast the Slag Drill Scrapper, which is another artifact creature. You can pay 2 and tap it to sacrifice another artifact or land and draw a card. And then I will pay 2.
Steal Squiddy Steph.
Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. Now we need the underwater music from Mario. Oh gosh, if only. Apparently chat requires a demonstration and you oblige because you live here. That's true. You do live here and I appreciate that. I'm glad you live here. Beam Saw Prospector. When this creature dies, they make a lander. Wow. And yeah. I will attack you for 1, Brad.
Ouch. I will take 1, Brad.
Yes. I've only attacked you for 1, Brad, not 2 Brads. So that's good, right?
Thank goodness.
Yeah. I might need to change my life total to 20, so I'm going to do that. But anyway, it's your turn.
All right. Cards in hand. Drawing a card. Here we go. Playing Magic. Slinging spells. Rayblade Trooper.
Okay.
Not a Beyblade Trooper.
No.
When this creature enters, I can put a +1/+1 counter on target creature I control. I would like to target the Rayblade Trooper.
Okay, what are its power and toughness now?
It'd be a 3/3.
Love it.
Also, when a non-token creature I control with a +1/+1 counter on it dies, I make a 1/1 human soldier.
Okay.
Beep. Pass the turn.
Okay. Untap. And draw. Okay. I would like to pay 2 and cast Depressurize. We would like to kill your creature.
Okay.
Murder it!
I will get a 1/1 human.
Yeah.
A Humanchu.
A Human.
Not that one.
Just a 1/1?
Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Oh, here we go. I found it.
You found a human token?
Famo.
Look at you. You're so well prepared. I love this. Okay. I would like to attack you with a 1/2, a 1/3, and a 2/1. The 2/1, when it dies, I make a lander.
Is this 4?
Mm-hmm.
I'll take 4. 4's fine.
It is your turn.
Don't mind me taking 4.
You might never forgive Light for that. The steel squiddy.
Draw. Land.
Yeah. That's an interesting yeah.
I'm going to play Lux Knight Breacher.
Okay.
This creature enters with a +1/+1 counter on it for each other creature and or artifact I control, which is 1.
I did 1. Love that.
I'll pass.
How big is it now?
3/3.
I wish you would stop making 3/3s.
I wish you would be nice to me.
Oh, well. Okay. I will pay 4. And I will cast Sothera the Super Void.
Yikes.
When a creature I control dies, each opponent chooses a creature they control and exiles it. At the beginning of my end step, if a player controls no creatures, sacrifice Sothera. And I can put a creature exiled with it on the battlefield under my control with 2 additional 1/1 counters on it. Hey, Brad, I would like to attack you with this one, too.
I will take 1.
I figured you might. I will pass the turn.
Steph has
no chill. Yeah, I know. I've heard that song before.
All right. Draw. Oh, that's a magic card. Sick. I forgot that I had this card in my hand.
Oh.
Land.
Brad, you had a land in your hand?
No, it was a different card.
Oh, okay.
How big is your beam saw, whatever?
It's a 2/1.
Okay, I'm going to combat.
Okay.
I'm going to attack you with both my dudes.
Okay.
A 3/3 and a 1/1.
Okay, I will block your 1/1.
In response to declaration of blocks.
Okay.
Emergency eject. I would like to destroy target Sothera the Super Void.
You son of a gun! I was going to be tricksy and stupid, and you... Okay.
But I do have some good news for you.
I know.
You get a lander token.
Thank you, Brad. I was going to get a lander token anyway, but thank you.
But now you get 2.
Oh, I get 2 land. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay. Well, that's not that bad.
You look like you're a little light on lands over there, so I figured.
Fine. I'm going to take 3 from that combat. I don't need all these lands anymore, Brad. I don't have this stupid noodle sky thingy. Sky noodle.
Sounds like you made some bad sideboarding decisions.
Okay. No, I didn't.
I'm gonna pass.
All right, I'm gonna draw. We found a land. We love this. Okay.
Yay!
So I'm gonna pay 2. Nope. Wait.
You can just get 2 more lands right now.
I'm gonna wait for it.
Wait for it.
I am the one thing in life I can't control. That's right, wonderful. I'm gonna pay 2. We're gonna crack this lander. We're gonna get a mountain. And then I'm gonna pay 2. I'm gonna crack this lander.
Whoa!
And I'm gonna get a swamp. We're just not even messing around here.
So landery.
And then I would like to attack you for 2.
Okay, I will take 2.
It's your turn.
Okay.
Can super glue be a redemption? Brad is still very smug. Yeah, I know. Brad is he's in a perpetual state of smugness.
I am developing a resistance to the tentacles, Alter. You have relied on them too often.
You spent the last 7 years developing an immunity to the tentacle fingers.
Ooh. I think I will go to combat.
Okay.
I would like to attack you for
3. I know. I'll take 3.
And then I would like to play the swarm color. Which is kind of what we did this weekend.
Put his stuff in Jello or something. Yeah, that's like a very you have to like plan that prank like in advance. And then it takes a long time. Jello takes a long time to percolate.
Well, then there's also the fact of my stuff is your stuff, so you're also Jelloing your stuff.
We do have ownership of some things,
like this swarm color.
Yeah, like this swarm color. That one's yours. Yeah,
a 2/4 with flying. When it becomes tapped, I can sacrifice another artifact or creature to draw a card.
Yeah.
I'll pass.
All right. I am inevitable. I am an original. I have enough mana to cast the stupid Sky Noodle.
Wow, if only you didn't take it out of your deck.
What are the stats on your guy?
I have a 2/4 with flying. Come on, tentacle. 2/4 with flying, 3/3.
Okay. I would like to pay 5. In a way that makes more sense. Pay 5 for the Caesarean Dirtcraft. When this enters, each opponent sacrifices a non-token creature.
Okay. I will do this one.
Yeah.
Yep. Goodbye.
When it becomes the target of another, you draw a card. Oh, yeah. Okay. Great. And then I will get into the car for 2. It is a creature. It's a 4/3 flying creature on 7 or more counters.
Okay.
I will pass the turn to you.
Untap. Come on. You can do it. There we go. We did it. All right. Draw.
Yes.
Land.
Land for turn.
Beamsaw Prospector.
Hey, I had one of those once.
Yeah. And then I'm going to pay 3. I'm going to warp my Weft Blade Enhancer to put when it enters, I can put a +1/+1 counter on each of up to 2 target creatures. Beep beep. I would then like to go to combat.
Okay.
I would like to attack you with a 3/4 flyer.
Okay.
When this becomes tapped, I will sacrifice my Beamsaw Prospector.
Yeah, there you go.
Whew, to draw a card.
And you get a lander.
Yes, and then when it dies, I get the lander. Ta-da!
Okay.
All right, 3.
I took 3.
Okay. End step, my Weft Blade Goober gets exiled.
Gets warped.
Yep.
Okay.
We really warped him. And I'm done.
My turn? Okay, untap. End drawer. I'll play a land. I will pay 5 to cast the Void Forge Titan.
Huh.
I would like to get in the car.
Okay.
So we're gonna level this up.
Oh, it's a big ship now.
Yeah. And then I would like to. So that hits for how much next turn?
It's a 3/5.
Yeah, I would like to attack you for 6.
Ouch. That's like half my life.
I agree with you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And then it's your turn.
That's a lot of my lives, though.
I know.
Stephanie.
That is very much the intention there, Brad. Also, you are free from finger tentacle.
Oh, yay.
Do you feel like you've been like humbled the requisite amount for
Yes,
where you were before?
definitely.
Okay, good. I think that was the intention.
All right, let's get my stuff untapped here. For real, like, though.
We call him half bread now. Wonderful. Shouldn't Brad have a soldier? When the thing leaves the battlefield?
No, the thing that made the soldiers died a while ago.
Yeah.
And then the soldier died shortly thereafter.
Yep. Friends, really quickly. So this is our last Tuesday stream, at least for the month of June. We're going to try, instead of streaming on Tuesdays, we're going to stream on Wednesdays. It's going to be the same time slot. So 10 p.m. until midnight, beginning next week. So that is the game plan. We're just going to try it out. I think Tuesday nights are suddenly kind of crowded here on Twitch. So we're going to see if Wednesdays feel a little better or not. And then just kind of go from there. So we're going to try that at least for the month of June and see how that works. We'll keep you posted if anything changes. But yeah, we're going to try Wednesday streams in June instead of Tuesdays. All right.
Okay. So your spaceship is a 4-3. Okay. Then you have, okay. So, all right. I think the play then is...
So be on the lookout. Thank you. We appreciate it.
Pay 6, cast Weft Blade Enhancer.
Okay.
Put counters here.
Mm-hmm.
Pass the turn.
How big is your flyer?
A 4/6.
That is, and then the thing on the left is how big?
A 4/5.
All right.
Hoping this helps me stabilize a little
I will
bit.
draw. Okay. I would like to pay 7 mana.
That's too much mana.
To give my Susurian Dirgecraft +4/+0 until the end of the turn.
Okay.
So this is now an 8/3.
Yeah.
Eat shit. Actually, yeah, eat shit. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I have to block. So we trade?
It's a 4/6, you said?
Yeah.
Oh wait, hold on. Then in that case, no. No, yeah. There you go. We'll trade. Yep.
Okay.
That's all I got. Go ahead.
All right. Untap. Draw. Let's play a swamp. I'm going to play this Bright Spear Zealot.
Okay.
It is a 2/4 with Vigilance. It gets +2/+0 as long as I've cast 2 or more spells.
Does Michan tap for that? No. It doesn't need to tap. It's just 7 mana.
It's not even an exhaust ability.
It's not an exhaust ability.
I think I have to just pass here. Oh, did you do your Void Forge Titan trigger at the end of the turn?
Oh, I didn't. No, I would like to draw a card in this later, please. You're just like, I would like you to be more dead, please. Also, hi Duke, it's good to see you.
I mean, your life total is not low enough where I would still rather you not draw cards.
Draw for turn. Okay. Land. I will pay 2. Actually, I'm going to pay 2 to cast the Ore Plate Pangolin.
Pangolin.
Whenever another artifact I control enters, I may pay 1. If I do, I put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. You have a 4/5 and a 2/4?
Yep.
Beautiful. I would like to pay 2. Yeah. I'll tap this to sacrifice this. I'm going to draw a card.
Ooh, bye-bye, Michan. Whoa, big raid.
Tappy! Hi, Tappy! Good to see you. You came just in time for me to look ridiculous. Hi, everybody. I'm Steph. It's nice to see you. That's Brad. Tappy Raiders, it is wonderful to see you, Tappy. Thank you for sharing your community with us. I hope you all had a wonderful night playing Commander tonight. I'm Steph, that's Brad. We're playing some Sealed tonight, Edge of Eternities. So Brad is up 1 game. So we cracked packs and built decks. So we real boosties. We have real boosties here. Had real boosties here. We have evidence of real boosties now. Yeah, we built decks and are playing a best of 3 match against each other. I'm doing some black-red artifacty shenanigans, and Brad is doing some black-white attrition shenanigans, and we're trying to make it work. But yeah, it's great to see you all. Thanks for being here. Yeah, I always wear this. You should know that. This is my default state of being. And in fact, I might just keep it on for a little while longer. We'll see. Brad is too confident in his ability to handle that booster from off camera. So Brad needs to have more tentacle fingers.
Bam.
Wonderful.
Just in time, Raiders.
Hi, Megan. It's good to see you. Hello. Brad's got to put on tentacle fingers here. So sometimes our chat is not very nice to us, and they tell us to, yeah.
Fingies.
Ooh, you could see the number of artifacts I control to target. Okay, great. Great. Okay, wonderful. Everything is fine.
Is everything fine? Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. You're also, you can take off your hat whenever you like.
I know, but I'm going to keep it on because they just got here, and I told them that this is my default state of being, so I can't make a liar out of me to the people that just got here. So yes, wonderful. So I've sacrificed something, wonderful, and then I'm going to pay 3 for decode transmissions. So I draw 2 cards, lose 2 life. If a non-land permanent left the battlefield this turn, or a spell was warped this turn, bada bing, I instead draw 2 cards, and each opponent loses 2 life.
Oh, that's me. I lose.
So
2
I don't lose life. You lose life. And then I draw 2 cards. We like this. We like this a lot. And then I will... Have I played a land? I don't think I have. I had 1, 2, 3, 4... No, I did. I did play a land. Yeah. I would like to attack you for 5.
Okay. I would like to throw your goober in a black hole. Grab kill. Exile target that thing.
That's mean. All right. It's your turn.
All right. Untap.
Sometimes Brad is not very nice and earns the fingers. It's true.
We
do need emotional support, Fleem. Yes. I agree with you. Gentleman Crow. Here's Fleem. Everybody say hello to Fleem. Arena seems to think that he is only an option, but I am here to tell you he is the only option. Here's Fleem. We love him. Hi, Fleem.
All right. How big are your creatures over there, Steph?
I have a 2/2 and I have a 3/3 Fleem. No, I'm just kidding. I have a 2/2.
And then the other one, the tapped one, is how big?
The tapped one is a 1/2.
Okay.
Why are you looking at my tapped creatures like that?
Well,
Brad?
I'm just trying to understand how
dead you are.
Aggressive I can be. So your untapped creature is a 2/2?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to combat.
It's a 2/2 for now. It can get bigger if I play artifacts and pay 1.
You wouldn't do that.
I absolutely would do that.
Who even plays artifacts?
I do.
I'm going to attack you with this 2/4 that's got menace.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack you with this 4/5 that does not have menace.
Okay. I will take 6.
Love it. That's all. I pass.
I don't like this. This is very dangerous to me. Okay. Draw. So that's a 2/4, huh?
2/4.
Okay.
Thick.
Land. I'm going to pay 4 for the Red Tiger Mechan.
Oh, that's got haste.
It does. I'm going to pay 1 to put a +1/+1 counter on the Ore Plate Pangolin.
Uh-oh.
I am then going to pay 3 for the Warmaker Gunship.
Oh.
When this enters, it deals damage equal to the number of artifacts I control to target creature and opponent controls. Your untapped blocker, please. And I would like to pay 1 because that's an artifact, and I'm going to make my pangolin bigger, and I am going to absolutely destroy you.
I have died.
You have died, and you died fabulously, and I loved it. I loved it. All right. You know what? I think this is evidence that getting rid of the noodle dragon, good call. Good call. Noodle Dragon is bad.
You don't
So
like
for those of
seven-man
you who
lightning
just
bolt?
got here, I spent like the entirety of the deck building process completely dunking on this thing because it's a 7 mana 4/4 flyer. It has lightning bolt attached to it. So if you take out the lightning bolt, doing some magic girl math here, if you take out the lightning bolt cost, so 1, you're left with a 6 mana 4/4 flyer. Which is like bad, right? Like it's just bad. But first you can't play it until turn 7, and it laser beams something if you want. Anyway, I spent the entirety of deck building dunking on this creature, and then I proceeded to put it into my deck, and then it rotted in my hand game 1, and I lost game 1. So I took it out and put in some more efficient but less synergistic creatures, and turns out that worked fine. So yeah. We're just going to keep doing that. So we're 1-1 here, and we're on to an actual factual, honest to goodness game 3.
Actual factual.
An actual factual, honest to goodness
no
game 3.
salt yet.
No salt yet. All right, I am going to take this off for right now. But if you want me to, if we have an arsenal of silly hats, so if you find that you would like us to wear silly hats, you can redeem some channel points for us to do that. I have a whole list of all the ones that you can choose in the description for the redemption. We do have Fleam here, so we're so glad Fleam is providing us with emotional support. We're very happy. That Shivan Dragon, how dare. But Shivan Dragon is better than that because it has an activated ability. A 6 mana 4/4 that can be bigger sometimes. It's great. But yeah, it's like distinctly worse than Shivan Dragon. All right, you want to go first, I assume?
I do, yeah,
Okay, wonderful. I'm going to keep this starter.
Oh, I have to get the tiara.
Oh, we love this. Look at you.
Ooh.
Gentleman Crow would love for you to be a princess. And you know what? I feel that. I feel that. I also would love for you to be a princess.
Nice. Nice.
Yes.
All
I
right.
like how Brad just like wears it and like leaves it on like the like I don't remember what it's called, like some kind of like
5, 6.
like orbital ridge or something. Like it's something I forget. It's what men have it a lot and women have it less frequently. But there's like a ridge like right above your eyebrows, and he has one, and that's where he just sets his tiara on. It's very funny.
Going to 6.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. I love this. So you might be thinking, Stephanie and Brad, why don't you do friendly mulligans? It's because we're not friendly. That's why. We're not friendly. No, I'm kidding. We obviously like each other at least a little bit, but no. Friendly mulligans. No, get good, scrub.
I would like to say, since I was talking about, so for the Raiders, last game I milled to 5. And I said as I was shuffling after my when I decided I was going to 5, I was like, I'm trying really hard to convince myself that a 5-hand or 5-card hand that does something is better than a 6-card hand that only does something if I draw. And I will say, I think that my 5-card hand that I played last game did significantly better than the 6-card hand I had before would have, even if I drew the planes that I needed. So I feel good about my mulligan decisions thus far.
The Spence on my last comment as ads. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I didn't warn you about the ad break. I wanted to, and I just didn't pay attention because we were too busy talking to Raiders. 4. But here we are.
5. 6,
we'll be back very soon.
7.
There is a way that you could circumvent that, Gentleman Crow. All right.
All right. I'm gonna try it.
Thanks for hanging out during the break, friends. We appreciate you. Sorry about the little break there. I usually warn you, but I was off my game.
All right. Good to go?
I'm good to go.
Basic planes pass.
Drawer. All right, we have a swamp and we have a hull carver, and I will pass the turn.
Draw. Basic planes pass.
Untap and draw. I will play a mountain and pay 2 for a beam saw prospector. This is the one that when it dies, I make a lander. I would like to attack you for 1, please.
I'll take 1, please.
Please do. Go ahead.
Draw. Never didn't have it.
Never didn't have it.
Never didn't have it. I will play... the Insatiable Skittermaw.
2/2?
2/2 Menace. Gets a 1/1
Hmm.
counter at the end step if I did the Void.
If you did the Void.
Yes. Pass.
Oh, goodness. Let's just hope you can do the Void, because otherwise, I don't know what else you're... No, I'm kidding.
I mean, yeah.
All right. I would like to pay 2 mana, and I would like to depressurize your Menace creature.
Okay.
So it gets -3/-0, and then if the creature's power is 0 or less, destroy it. Anyway, it's time to hit you for 3.
Take 3.
It is your turn.
Untap. Draw. Okay. Land. Comet Crawler.
Okay.
This is a 2/3 with lifelink. When it attacks, I may sacrifice another artifact or creature. If I do, it gets +2/+0 until end of turn.
It's a 2/1?
2/3.
2/3.
I will pass. Gosh,
Okay.
I hope I didn't spend 3 mana on a 2/1.
Well, I will draw. Okay. I will play a mountain. And is it 2/3, huh? Mm-hmm. Pay 1 for the Slag Drill Scrapper. Now I would like to go to combat.
Yep.
I would like to attack you for 3.
I will block your 2/1.
Beautiful. This dies. I make a lander.
I'll take 1 damage, but gain 2 life, so a net gain of 1.
Okay. Second main. I will pay 3 to draw 2 cards, and you will lose 2 life because Decode Transmissions. That felt good. I liked that. Go ahead. It's your turn.
Untap. Draw. Okay. I will pay 2 manas to warp my Rayblade Trooper.
Okay.
When it enters, I will put a 1/1 counter on my Comet Crawler.
Okay.
Then I will go to combat.
Mm-hmm.
I will attack with my Comet Crawler for 3.
I will take 3.
I will gain 3.
I will go to 17. I'm not at 4.
End step, my Rayblade Trooper will go away. And I will pass the turn.
All right, I will untap. And I will draw. And I'm going to play a swamp. And I am going to pay 5 to cast the Caesarean Dirgecraft. When this enters, each opponent sacrifices a non-token creature.
Bye-bye.
Beautiful. We love this. But good news for you, I am going to spend this turn putting these 2 in the car. So we're going to put 2 of 7 on here for the Caesarean Dirgecraft. It's your turn.
Okie dokie. Untap and draw. Land. Yes, I will pay 5 for auxiliary boosters.
You prefer 7 of 9? Yeah.
This is an equipment. When it enters, I will make a 2/2 robot and then attach the auxiliary boosters to it. Okay. The equipped creature gets +1/+2 and has flying.
Okay.
Is this a robot? It is. Pass.
It's a robot that has +2/+2 and flying?
+1/+2. So it's a 3/4 flyer.
Okay. That's annoying for my spaceship, which is at 4/3. Or will be a 4/3. Would be a 4/3. Could be a 4/3. Might be a 4/3.
Could have 4/3'd.
Yeah. I'm going to pay 4. We're going to play the Kavu or the Kav Landseeker. It's not a Kavu Landseeker. Is that wrong?
I think like I think they call like it's like the difference between like Germany and German.
Okay.
Like I think like
so Kav is
a Kavu.
Descriptor?
What's that?
Kav is a descriptor of the thing.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Got it. Okay. So 4. When this enters, I make a lander at the beginning of the next end step. On my next turn, I sacrifice that token. Great. I'm going to go ahead and sacrifice it now, just so I don't have to worry about that. I'm going to go ahead and get a basic land on the battlefield tapped. We love this. Okay. And then I'm going to get in the car. And get in the car. So it's a total of 5 more cars. And then so yes, we have stationed our spacecraft. And I have a 4/3 flyer coming at you, and I have a 1/1 Death Toucher coming at you.
All right, I'll take 5.
Wow. Okay. And it is your turn.
All right. Untap. Draw. Land. Here comes my Rayblade Trooper for 3. When it enters, I will put a +1/+1 counter on the Rayblade Trooper.
Okay.
So this is the one when a non-token creature I control dies. If it had a counter on it, I'd make a human.
Yeah.
I will pass to you.
Okay. Untap. And then the total toughness of your creatures over there is what?
That's 4 and 3 is 7.
Okay. I'm going to draw. I will play a swamp. I will pay 2 to cast the Zookeeper Mechan.
Michan.
The Zookeeper Michan. And then I will pay 2. And
I'm free of tentacles.
yeah, no, actually, I'm going to go to combat.
Yep.
I have a 4/3 menace attacking you, a 1/1 death toucher, and a 4/3 flyer all coming at you.
Okay. I will I will block your flyer and your death toucher.
Okay.
And-
The flyer and the death toucher. Okay.
Yep. And then before damage, I would like to make the creature that is blocking the death toucher give it +2/+0 and indestructible.
Okay. In response,
Okay.
I would like to pay 2 and sacrifice the death toucher.
Okay.
To draw a card. Okay, beautiful.
All right. So I'm taking 4.
You're taking 4.
And then our flyers trade.
Our flyers trade. Okay. And then I would like to pay 2. We're going to just go ahead and do the land searchy thing for the lander thing now. And then I will pass the turn to you.
Okay. Well, untap and draw. I will pay 6 for the rescue skiff.
Okay.
When the rescue skiff enters, I can return target creature or enchantment from my graveyard to the battlefield.
Yep.
I think I need the one that gives me lifelink. And then the this, when it has 10 or more charge counters, is a 5/6 flyer.
Sure.
Which I don't think I can do right now. So I will pass to you.
Okay. Untap. And draw. All right. I will play a mountain. I will pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, and 7. To give the Kavu Landseeker +4/+0 until the end of the turn.
Yep.
And then I would like to attack you for an 8/3 menace and with 1/2 on the ground.
I will have to block your 8/3.
That sounds great. I think we trade.
Yep. I will gain. So how much damage is the other one?
1 comes through.
Okay, so I'm going to gain 2 from lifelink up
Yeah.
to so I'll go to 10, and I will have a human soldier.
Yep. It is your turn.
Okay.
I'm feeling good about this, friends. I'm feeling good
Untap.
about this.
Draw. I would love to stop drawing lands. I will pay 3 to put the boosters over here.
Mm-hmm.
And I will pass to you.
So that is
It is now a 2/3 flyer.
2/3 flyer. Okay. And tap. Draw. Okay. I will play a swamp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I'm going to pay 7. We're going to go ahead and give the Slag Drill Scrapper +4/+0 until the end of the turn.
Yep.
I would like to attack you with it. This is a 5/2.
I block.
Okay. We trade. And then I would like to pay 3. 3, 4, 5. actually. We're going to cast the Vault Guard Trooper. At the beginning of my end step, if I control 2 or more tapped creatures, I may discard my hand. If I do, I draw 2 cards.
Okay.
This is a 5/5. And I will pass the turn to you.
All right. Untap, draw, land, pass.
Wow. How many cards you got?
1.
Ooh. Ooh. I'm going to draw. Okay. I would like to play a mountain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I would like to give the Zookeeper Mechan +4/+0 until the end of the turn. So I have a 5/3 and a 5/5. They're both attacking you.
I'm dead.
We got there, Team Steph! We got there!
Too many lands.
I need to change this to Steph wins because that is the important part. All right, Brad, give the people what they want.
Yeah,
you know what the people want. You know what the people want.
I know what the people want.
Okay, all right. Good job, Team Steph. We did it. All right. While I go find someone for us to raid, Brad, I think I would love if you told people about your deck and maybe what you maybe hoped would change or hoped would do. I don't know. Tell us about the things.
Yeah. I think I'm done with my. Well, I'll just leave it on for the rest of this.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So yeah. So I feel like my deck in general was pretty good. I think especially the game 3, I didn't get enough early stuff. But like I had like I think game 1 was a pretty good example of I had a lot of stuff that made tokens, I had a lot of stuff that made counters. I think if I was able to get on the board early, I had a really good odds at winning. So like just like Servandum gets big as my creatures die. Sorcerian Voidborn, that's a really hard thing to say. Ping Steph when my creatures die. I've got a lot of stuff that does 1/1 counters, or like the guy that when creatures with counters on them die, I get 1/1s. So like I feel like I had a good synergistic deck. Part of the struggle with, or the hard part with this pool, was a lot of my rares were kind of spread out. Like I had the Nebula Dragon, and like just not enough good red stuff, I don't think, for red to be a good color. But yeah, I think in general, I think this probably was the best deck I could make. And sometimes you just draw all your lands.
Okay. I love that. Yeah, I don't think I won because my deck was better. I think I didn't lose because I took Nebula Dragon out. I think that's the moral of the story. I think that's the moral of the story here, friends. And I think that's very much no, I think Nebula Dragon is just too clunky. Was just way too clunky for what I had going on here. But yeah, no, I think I didn't even play Sothera meaningfully.
I exploded it.
You did explode it, and then I didn't play Tezzeret. So like the 2 mythics that I had didn't really matter. It was just some valuable, like, low to the ground creatures that had cool activated abilities. So I guess there's a lesson to be learned there somewhere. You don't need mythics. You just need some to play good creatures on curve, I guess, sometimes, right? So friends, we are going to raid over into That Villain J. That Villain J is playing standard right now. I was going to raid over to Trivial Encounters, but I think they just finished their game. So I think they're on their way out. So we're going to raid over into That Villain J. So do me a favor and be wonderful in chat. I know you're going to, because you all are absolutely delightful humans. And if you stay for at least a minute, I think it really does help the streamer's analytics. So if you're not planning on staying for the whole time, maybe 60 seconds or so, that would be very nice of you. But yes, we adore you all. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We will be back on Sunday night, and that will be Sunday night after SCGCon DC. So we'll have all kinds of SCGCon stories to tell you. And then our next stream after Sunday will be Wednesday night at 10 p.m. So Sunday night, 10 p.m., Wednesday night, 10 p.m. Can't wait to see you all again. Have a wonderful week, and wish us luck tomorrow as we're, moving around the city and doing, I don't know, doing hoodlum things. I don't know. We're just gonna be hoodlums all day tomorrow. It's gonna be great. But yes, we adore you all. Thank you so much for being here, and yeah, we'll catch you later. Have a good night, friends.
Bye, friends.
Bye.